I started watching a lot of pornography, and the pornography that I was watching had to fit in with that. I can't just watch anything. I became very limited to watching a very specific type. And I read the book, the Brain That Changes Itself by Dr. Norman
Norman
Doidge,
Doidge. Yeah.
and I could see that exactly. And even though I knew that the more times you give in, you're building up the circuitry, and the less times you give in, you're getting better. I've had issues with that, so that's what I've recently done. That I've stopped watching pornography for about a
So
month now.
okay, so let me ask you about that because there's a big underground conversation about pornography that's happening on the web, and with many men, and it's hard to tell how many deciding to stop using pornography. And I've made some comments publicly about pornography use being, let's call it suboptimal, because I think that it isn't good for the women who are involved in it, and it's not good for young men because it's too, it gives you access to something, it gives you access to part of something but denies you access to all of it. And I think it's dangerous because of that, because it offers immediate gratification, but no, well, that's it. It offers immediate gratification, but no medium to long-term development of character or life. I guess that's it. And that seems to be a dangerous kind of trap. And the other thing is that it's also, and Norman has talked about this, Dr. Deutsch, we don't know what that kind of massive exposure to multiple virtual sex partners and does to the development of sexual behavior and sexual gratification and sexual impulse and relationship in young men at all. So it's a technological marvel that's very dangerous, I would say, or at least it has the potential to be. So what do you think the pornography use did to you, and what utility, if any, has there been in stopping?
I found that, well, that's one issue that I've had, or a major issue that I've had in many different facets, has been looking for instant gratification. So for me,
Uh-huh.
it's been food, marijuana, TV, and pornography. And I just found that my thoughts would be always just looking for one of those, and as
Hmm.
soon as the experience was over, you have just have this little quick release where you feel good, and then back in pain. And I've sort of realized that my pleasure was just getting rid of pain, and like pain and pleasure were two sides of the same coin, and I was just flipping the same coin over and over. And the, how I felt now without doing it, well, when I first decided to stop, I thought I'd try writing down every time a thought came to watch pornography, and I couldn't believe it the first day. Like, it seemed like almost like once a minute, like I just have a thought saying watch it, and